I was asked earlier today about Java running it on. How I normally do it is I just have it specify without quotes run Java. Done. That only works with JRE, JDK, and not SE, I guess, with the 8 update for Java. 1.8, sorry. Gotta be specific over here. But yeah, this is the way I learned to fix it, because I guess it doesn't add a system property to call for a variable just called Java. You could theoretically, I'm probably pretty sure you could just do quote Java, just like that, and run it, and it might work. Nope, does that again. So nah. But basically, I'll have the line of code in the description. It basically just says exactly, see which is your hard drive. You can change that if it isn't. Program files, Java, Java 1.8.0 underscore 51, then bin Java quote, and it says the exact directory, not look for Java. In theory, it will work if you say look for Java, just writing Java there. If you have one version of Java, I have like 6 because the things I work on. Then over here it states that you're asking for specific argument for the jar file of how much memory you want. If you do get the error of not enough memory, you can add this code in. The perm size equals blah blah blah. In actuality, you don't even need this. It basically just states minimum amount of RAM, maximum amount of RAM, which I'm going to remove that when I post it just because some people don't have 1 gig of RAM. At least on Windows 7, I'm running 7 Professional, I think it is, or Ultimate, I don't remember. I think it's Ultimate. It doesn't like that. If you ask for too much RAM, it gives you blue screen of death. Well, yeah, basically that's calls it for directory. The other lines of code state how much memory is allowed. Then it's asking for anything with, it's asking for a jar file specifically, specifies a jar. And then it's asking for the file name exactly. Word for word exactly. Not, I can't even add a space in here because it would mess it up. Say if I were to just space Minecraft space there, and if I were to try to run it now, it's not going to work. File name not existent. So yes, it has to be word for word exact, and save that then. And then at the end you can put exit, which I normally do. So that basically states once it's done, it closes out this file. Once, if I were to just go close, it's going to do whatever else in close. If it's pause, you have to then press pause at the end of it. Or, well, then you have to press another key at the end of it to go off. Sorry, my other computer's acting up. For Pluto TV. Nice. I don't care. Well, yeah, basically, that is it. I will have a link to the code in the description. Because a lot of the times when you add WinRAR, 7-zip or such, it adds extract here, WinRAR 7-zip garbage. Sorry for that noise. And then it will open it like this, which just shows the inside files of it as it does that. And yeah, if you want some dirt, I guess, you can have fun with that. But basically just shows the internals, which is, yes, good for modding and such. But once you're done modding, yeah. And I guess with the newer versions of Minecraft, they don't approve of properties change, browse, and get to Java. Sorry. I guess not, I don't know. I think I have it set up right now for JRE, or yeah, SE binary something. But by default, it will end up looking like this. Where it's, oh look, it's a jar file. No, it's not. So yeah, basically you can either, I guess Windows 8 doesn't like it, but if you're not on Windows 8, you can do that. Apply OK, and it runs. But if you are, this line of code should help. In a file, that all you do, right click, new, text document, I'll name it video, but you can, or I can't even write video. Name anything you want. Open it. So you can paste it in. Save as all files, and save as test.bat. Save. Now when you're on test.bat, it does exactly that line of code in what is called a batch document. And yes, when it is running, if you close this black window out like that, it will close everything else out. You'd have to do a different line of code for executing and all that for it to not. But this is just a lot easier in case, say, your Minecraft freezes. Oh look, Minecraft froze. XX, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Poof. Or even just Control C. End job. Done. But basically, yeah, that is it.